this. We know that generally, sorry that I'm moving y'all all over the place. In general, people typically just don't like change. For the most part. And I'm saying that way because some people love change. But I'm saying for the most part, people don't like change. And that applies even when it's not their change happening. They just get comfortable with seeing things a certain way, with everything being a certain way, and that's just how they like it. They like it to be that way, they like it to stay that way. So I'm having more people tell me that, now in the beginning it was just my family would say things like, you've lost enough weight. You're too skinny. When are you going to stop losing weight? Are you still trying to lose weight? Girl, don't you think you've lost enough weight? All those things I'm hearing more in the past 3 weeks or so, let's say. Yeah, probably about the past 3 weeks. Now, they're real quick to tell you that you've lost enough weight. But for whatever reason, they think that is okay to say. But whenever I gained a bunch of weight, nobody was saying, you still gaining weight? Don't you think you've gained enough weight? When you gonna stop gaining weight? Why is it sociably, seems to be, to most people in their minds, more acceptable to tell somebody that they're too skinny when you don't think it's okay to tell somebody that they're too fat? I mean, obviously I knew that I needed to lose weight. And everybody around me knew that I needed to lose weight. Nobody was telling me that I needed to lose weight. We all kind of knew. I mean, yeah. So maybe they just don't think that, it's like their idea of too skinny is better than my idea of what I want to look like. I don't know. It's just, why are people that way? Why do people think that it's okay to tell somebody that they're too skinny, that they need to gain some weight? I'm aware of what I look like. Now, sometimes I have even debated it and wondered myself as far as like body dysmorphia goes. I have struggled with body dysmorphia, and I still some days think I do. I'm real quick to not really see what I really look like. In my head, I still think, oh, I need to order that shirt in an extra large or even a 2X. And well, the 2X is kind of like I'm past that, but I'm still quick to pick up the different or the bigger size of clothes when I go somewhere. And like if I want a new t-shirt or something, I'm like, and my husband's like, that is not the size you need. Here you go. He'll pick up a medium and hand it to me. But yeah, that is it's been a struggle as far as that goes. I know that I'm still not that 259-pound woman. I mean, obviously, I know it. But some days I still feel like her, if that makes any sense. If you've lost some weight, then you know. And if you struggle with that, let me know in the comments. That I know I'm not the only one with that, that deals with that, because I've heard so many people talk about it. But I feel like people are telling me that I'm too skinny because they are so used to seeing me with too much weight on me. It's like, you were too much of that, but we wasn't going to say that to you, but now we're just going to tell you that you're too much of this. But, I mean, why do people feel like it's their place to tell us that we're too much of anything? I don't know. I just can't wrap my head around that. I just would never walk up to somebody and say, here's a roll, you should probably eat this. I mean, I just really feel like it's what they're used to seeing, and that's that change that I'm talking about that people are just generally not comfortable with. that they're used to seeing us a different way. Because I asked, I can't remember if it was my husband or one of my daughters. I said, okay, let's say that you never met me, you don't know who I am, and you just seen me walking down the street, just a stranger. Would you look at me and be honest, look at me and say, that woman is too skinny? I seen the light bulb go off. It was my daughter. I'm remembering now. Because I seen her go, well, probably not. Well, then don't say it to me now, because it's just what you're used to. You're just going to have to get used to the new normal, because I'm not going back to that. But this is where I'm at, and moving forward, my body's going to be changing even more, because I've got different goals, than what you see right now. But even still, just be kind. I mean, I don't know if, I think maybe it's because being skinny is not looked at by, we'll say, society as always being a bad thing. Now, I know there was there's a different view on that now, as far as but still, body shaming is body shaming, whether it's you telling somebody that they're too fat or they're too skinny. And I have noticed with other people, losing weight will, can age people, especially in the face. And again, that is because what you're seeing is loose skin. But where that skin is, there used to be fat filling that out. The loose skin is not as detrimental to a person's health as the fat is. So if you see somebody that is on a weight loss journey and you see the effects that it has on them, and you don't even know, that it's just the loose skin that you're looking at, and don't make comments like, she looks like she's 80 years old now. She looked better with some weight on her. It might not be their end goal to be. You might be seeing, how do I want to say this? You know how when you're coming into puberty, a lot of people have that awkward stage, that awkward phase where they just haven't blossomed yet. A lot of times that's what you're seeing when you have those opinions about the way a person looks. Like me, my ass is flat as a pancake right now. But honey, when I start hitting them weights and I start working on these glutes and I can get in some more calories, the booty's going to be popped back out a little bit. Now, I am still your average white girl. I don't have a lot of booty in the booty department. But I did used to have a little bubble butt going on back there that, that bubble's been popped, and we're going to try to put some more air, we're going to try to fill up the bubble again. It's not going to be air. Hopefully it's going to be muscle. But you get what I'm saying. Now, that's not to say that white girls can't have some booty. I know some that do, and I'm just not one of them that's ever had a big butt. But I've definitely had more butt than what I do now. But my daughter noticed. She's like, your leggings are sagging, Mom. You don't supposed to have leggings that sag in your butt. I'm aware, but I'm also starting, get ready to start lifting weights. I'm not going to buy new leggings, because hopefully in about a month I'll have some glutes again and the leggings will be filled out. So what people are seeing for me right now is that awkward phase where, okay, I've lost the fat, literally 1 pound away from my goal weight, and now we're going to shift the pendulum. Is that the right word? Pendulum? We're going to shift it again. So, this is my process. It's not anybody else's process, and it's not anybody else's business. I didn't start this journey for anybody else. This is for me, about me, and it ain't about anybody else. So, I just wanted to share that to see if anybody else is experiencing this. And say, don't let it discourage you, even if it's your family. Because my family, we're not we don't exactly wear our hearts on our sleeves. And I always say, to be in this family, you got to have some thick skin. Even though, my skins get, kind of thin. That's ironic to say, but you got to have a backbone to make it in this family. We just say things how we say it. And so when it's my family, they don't think twice about saying certain things, but they didn't tell me, oh, you're getting fat, because, they knew that I knew. But it's almost like they don't know that I realize, that I'm skinny now. Sounds weird to even say. But anyway, stay focused on your goals. And like my family, maybe I did say it to my daughter, but like my husband, if he would say that, I would say, you know what, kiss my ass. Kiss my flat ass. Don't worry about it. Worry about your own ass. And it's just kind of how we are. And we don't mean anything mean by it. Now, I wouldn't say that to, maybe a friend that I've seen at the dollar store. If it's a close friend, she knows that I'm going to tell her to kiss my flat ass. But you know what I'm saying. Like, that's just how our family is. But I think that they knew, I was kind of more sensitive about being overweight than I am about being thin. Maybe that's what it was. But it's been family members that have said it, or not just family members that have said it to me in the past 3 weeks. I probably should lead with that. But now my family members, I'll just tell them to off, and they'll just say, oh, okay, well, what's for dinner? Type of thing. And they know, it's just, we're just very blunt, and we're just that way with each other. And then 5 minutes later, we're like, bye, I love you, be careful. It's like it didn't happen. But, why do people think that it's okay to say that? But, But anyway, if people are saying that to you and you're letting it get in your head, sis, just regroup. Regroup and remind yourself that this is your journey. Visualize your aesthetic goals, your health goals, and just remind yourself why you're doing what you're doing. And nobody else's opinion matters. Don't let anybody else's opinion of you, period, especially your physical self, don't let their opinions of you sway how you feel about your journey, what you're doing, or change your mind about your goals. The only person's opinion that should change your mind is your own. So that's kind of what I'm embracing. I'm reminding myself of that. And if it's somebody other than my family that's saying it to me, I'll just nicely reply, probably with, thank you. I haven't been called too skinny since I was 15. Girl. We'll laugh about it and go on. Sometimes you got to reply to people in a way that just throws them off. It'll shut them up. But hope everybody's doing well, and now you'll see what I ate this week, and it'll look differently next week. Hopefully. That's the goal. So thanks for watching. If you've not subscribed already, subscribe already. I appreciate it if you do so. And if you like this kind of content, give this video a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. Stick around. We do all sorts of things here. We do travel, try on, recipes, just life. This is life in my little corner of the internet, as goes life over here. So see you in less than a week, because I plan to pop on and share more specific things about my plan moving forward once I lose 1 more pound on the scale. Bye, guys.